concluding, I told those in attendance that if they would help me by sending me first-hand accounts of the ship's history after my detachment in April 1943, I would try to put together a book covering the Sterett's entire lifespan. They assured me that they would cooperate, and I embarked on the effort that now reaches its end here. More than 50 Sterett veterans have contributed anecdotes and narrative accounts for this story. I have drawn on their letters freely, quoting from them when appropriate to present the events aboard the Sterett through the eyes of others. The letters and countless personal conversations with the men of the Sterett at ships' reunions and in their homes in Virginia Beach, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, Savannah, Suffolk, Glenwood, and Milford provided details about the life aboard the ship and confirmed the veracity of our reconstruction of events. Several personal diaries were made available, and with their invaluable personal insights, it should come as no surprise that the result is not uniform stylistically. But I hope that because it is based on such diverse sources, this story is not just a yarn spun by Calhoun, but rather a cross-section of the Sterett's experience that more accurately reflects the attitudes and actions of those who served aboard her. It does not pretend to be a fully documented and precise history, although its authenticity has been reinforced by careful perusal of ship's logs, action reports, and historical texts by many distinguished authors. The narrative is based on recollections, especially those of the principal author. I have transcribed conversations as I remember them, and except for minor changes, for the sake of brevity, I have quoted the letters and diaries of my Sterett friends without alteration. Accordingly, I accept full responsibility for the general authenticity of the narrative. But any errors aside, this is an accurate first-person account of life aboard the Sterett from her commissioning in August 1939 until she was stricken from the Navy Register in November 1945. Much has been written about the Guadalcanal campaign and the critical role played in it by U.S. naval forces. A common thread in all of these accounts is the issue of conflicting or unconfirmed claims of damage done to the enemy. This book cannot resolve this issue, but it does state the facts about the damage inflicted by the Sterett during the night action of 13 November 1942 as they appeared to those who were in the gun director and on the bridge. The account of the Third Battle of Savo Island, presented in this book, reflects countless personal conversations with the principal participants over the half-century since 13 November 1942. What is described here is what the captain, executive officer, gunnery officer, assistant gunnery officer, torpedo officer, assistant damage control officer, rangefinder operator, director trainer, bridge telephone talker, and chief gunner's mate all agree that they saw in the course of their battle. Their observations confirm that the Sterett damaged its Japanese battleship target in the bridge structure with some 36 5-inch shell hits, and in the area of her engineering spaces with 2 torpedo hits. Our cruiser target was hit by 42 5-inch shells in the forecastle and forward gun mounts, and our destroyer target was hit by 8 5-inch shells, 4 in the bridge structure and 4 in the after gun mounts, which apparently detonated at the same time as 2 Sterett torpedoes, resulting in a huge explosion. All of us believed that we had destroyed it. Although she was awarded a Presidential Unit Citation for outstanding performance in the Third Battle of Savo.